How to boost your self-esteem. This formula is 130 years old and works. What I like about this formula is its practicality, realism and honesty. This is not at all one of the positive, but ineffectual statements common today. In 1994, the best basketball player in the world, Michael Jordan, left the Chicago Bulls to pursue a professional baseball career. There is an opinion that with this Michael wanted to pay tribute to his own father, a former semi-professional baseball player, who simply adored this game. Jordan's baseball skills were initially the subject of much criticism. His hitting was hardly good, and for a baseball player, he was pretty slow. But the funny thing is that Michael began his sports career with baseball. As a child, he did pretty well, but at 31, this was clearly not enough for Major League Baseball, MLB. What if Jordan never tried his hand at basketball? When I think about Jordan's baseball experience, one Albert Einstein quote comes to mind: "We are all geniuses. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid." It is not known whether these words really belong to Einstein, but no matter who says them, the essence of this does not change. This principle really works. If you are not satisfied with your life, or you are not confident in yourself, remember that the best among the best basketball players in the world, Michael Jordan, would have lived his life as an unremarkable athlete, if not for one fateful decision. What is self-esteem? Psychology defines it as a general feeling by a person of his value or importance. The level of self-esteem tells us how much we value and love ourselves. Many factors influence self-esteem. Things like genetics, childhood and age are out of our control. But there are also those that can be controlled, namely, endurance, strength, thoughts and personal life circumstances. However, self-esteem is not a permanent state of mind. She is changing. And Michael Jordan is a living example of the fact that self-confidence depends a lot on our current situation. What you are going through now, or have gone through in the past, does not determine how you will feel tomorrow. The role of self-esteem in daily life. What role does self-esteem play in our lives? So, if its level is low, it becomes difficult for a person to maintain healthy relationships, be successful at work, cope with stress, and find happiness in life. Below are two situations that best demonstrate the impact of self-esteem on a person's daily life. Dialogue with yourself. If you keep talking yourself out of what you want to do, you won't achieve anything. I recently started teaching an online digital entrepreneurship course. Almost all of my students say the same thing. I had a great idea that I really wanted to implement. But then I looked back and realized that this already exists. I don't know how you can come up with something unique today. The next step is self-flagellation. I also often hear the following: I would like to create a blog, but there are already a million of them. When I first started, such courses were also already conducted. Yes, I could say, hey, there are already a million of these blogs on the web, so it's better not to even start. Let's be clear. These are all empty excuses. Each of us finds reasons why we should not start a business, write a book, communicate with a person we like, move to another country, lose weight, etc. Working with other people. Without self-confidence, you won't be able to build relationships, stay true to your decisions, and take calculated risks. You can't work well if you doubt your own actions. Nobody likes to work with people who doubt everything around them. But at the same time, we forget to look at ourselves in the mirror. Imagine that you are in a meeting. A client or boss attacks you, or expresses concern about your productivity at work. What will you do? Tell the truth, or evade responsibility, and come up with an excuse? Introduction to the William James Formula. How can you improve your self-esteem? In 1890, the founder of American psychology, William James, published his Principles of Psychology. He believed that self-esteem consists of two basic elements: our actual achievements and aspirations. He expressed this idea in the form of an equation. Self-esteem equals success claims. Our self-esteem is dictated by how successful we are in life, success, and how comfortable we are with it, claims. High self-esteem is the result of the predominance of success over ambition. How to use this formula in practice. What I like about this formula is its practicality, realism, and honesty. This is not at all one of the positive, but ineffectual statements common today. But you cannot achieve success in absolutely everything. As William James said, a person must choose host, on which he is ready to stake his salvation. Michael Jordan could be a good baseball player, but only basketball could make him exceptional. He became his salvation. If you want to be good at something, figure out what you're good at, and what you think is really important. If it seems to you that nothing will work out for you, then most likely you are not doing what you need. Too many of us are busy doing things we don't have the energy for. This is their main mistake. Our self-esteem grows as we achieve success in life. So ask yourself the question, are you really putting your efforts into things that you can excel at? Sometimes we feel like we're stuck. Perhaps you have a hopeless job, or you like something, but it doesn't work out for you, and you don't know what to do now. It's okay. It happens to me too. The main thing is to be able to focus on your strengths, skills, and areas where you can achieve something meaningful, as in the case of Jordan and basketball. As a result, your self-esteem will definitely grow.